All right, here with Byron-Bergen's Cody Carlson, a co-champion in Section 5 golf. An exciting time for him for sure, as well as head coach Rich Hannan. Cody, why don't we start with you? Can you take us through your round? It was tough conditions there. You were able to forge through, come away with the championship as a sophomore to make it even more impressive. Can you recall what allowed you to push through those conditions and maybe take us through some key moments in your round?
Yeah, I've been putting a lot of time in at the range and at the course, and it's New York, so I'm used to playing in a lot of crazy conditions. So definitely, I've been practicing in the bad conditions, so I was ready to go. I mean, it was a tough course, so it was super hard, but I thought I did well, push through. But so yeah, I was excited about the win. Wasn't really expecting it to go that well, but I played great and I did what I planned and hoped and prepared for. So I was I was happy with the result.
Elevate your game. Specialties, custom apparel, and promotional products take the time to get to know you. They'll listen and guide you based upon your needs, budgets, due dates, and more. Their team of designers will create custom artwork just for you or your business for any occasion. See something that you like online or in catalog? Just show them and they'll bring your creation to life. In-house screen printing, embroidery, and they are a local business in Geneseo, New York that's been providing quality custom apparel and promotional products since 1990. Give Specialties a call or visit them online for all your promotional needs.
Yeah, I played Mill Creek on a beautiful summer day, and I think I shot about $150. So I can't imagine playing that course in tough conditions as you did. Coach, from your perspective, what does Cody have within him? I know golf is a tough sport, particularly on the mental side, not to downplay the physical traits that you need to play the game, but the mental side really ratchets up in the sport of golf. What does he have within him, Cody, that allows him to succeed on the golf course?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's one of those things that we've been working on, right? Like, things don't always go perfect on a golf course. You know, you don't make a great shot. It's just about staying tough. And it's really one of his biggest areas of improvement is the mental side of the game. I mean, he's always had the skills. He has the skills to play great golf. And I know he has better things in front of him. So from the skill standpoint, he's always working on it, like he said. But it's the mental piece where I have seen the biggest growth in him this year, right? Like, you know, as a younger golfer, you have a bad hole and then it compounds. Well, you got to stay tough at a place like Mill Creek because that place is difficult to play. If you don't know it, it's a links course. Kids, the group that I was monitoring that day, they got in trouble, and it was hard to recover from that. Kids were making really high scores on one or two holes, and then the rest of the round was okay. So that course is definitely difficult. And it played tough that day. So kudos to him for staying mentally tough and staying in the moment and just doing the best you can. Because that's all you can do as a golfer, right? So he did a great job.
Yeah, it's one thing to get out of trouble at your home course at a Batavia Country Club. When you're in the trees, sometimes you can hit it low, hit it around the trees. When you're in that thick stuff, you really can't get it out of there. Cody, you also play soccer and basketball, kind of different sports when it comes to the mental side. You have to be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more on in terms of your aggressiveness, play in and play out, whereas as coach mentioned in golf, you kind of have to take a step back in that regard and let things play out. How do you adjust from season to season and kind of adjust your mentality based on what sport you play?
It's definitely different going from soccer to basketball to golf, where it's a big individual like sport. So the mentality is still different, or still the same. Like, I always want to go out and play my best and win. And so, I mean, it's different in the sense that I don't have my team near me, cheering me on and stuff, and I don't have coaches there with me always trying to support me throughout the whole day. As Hannan said, he was marking another group, so I didn't see him once the entire day. So that's definitely a big difference, when you're all out on your own, and you got to be able to control your mind yourself. You don't have other people, you don't have timeouts to take a break and relax and have your coach give you a little pep talk. You don't have that opportunity. If you have a bad hole, I did have a few bad holes, I had a triple on 18, and I was able to forget about it for a little bit and move on and had a few pars the next holes. So there's definitely a lot of learning opportunities with individual sports compared to team sports as far as the mind. And I think I agree with Coach. I've improved greatly in that area this year.
And at the high school varsity level, when you're at that top level competing for championships, it's hard to stay at the top. So on the outside looking in, you see a sophomore win a sectional championship. You think that that athlete's going to remain at the top for years to come, but it takes a lot of work to remain there. So after winning this championship, how have you kind of maybe reset your goals in golf or reset your motivation to hopefully remain at the top as you're able to find yourself this year?
Well, missing the cut by one definitely gave me confidence both and motivation just to keep working, because I know like I improved a lot from last year. Like last year at sectionals, I shot like 102 or something. It was not pretty. So I gotta keep working, keep my goals set, because I definitely want to make that cut next year and maybe even go to states. So that's definitely a goal of mine that I want to keep working towards, and I'm just gonna try as hard as I can to do that and do whatever it takes, hopefully.
Elevate your game. Special Tees custom apparel and promotional products take the time to get to know you. They'll listen and guide you based upon your needs, budgets, due dates, and more. Their team of designers will create custom artwork just for you or your business for any occasion. See something that you like online or in catalog? Just show them and they'll bring your creation to life. In-house screen printing, embroidery, and they are a local business in Geneseo, New York that's been providing quality custom apparel and promotional products since 1990. Give Special Tees a call or visit them online for all your promotional needs.
And Coach, what do you do from the coaching side to keep an athlete sharp and remain or maintain that competitive edge that they've forged over the years to win that championship? Sometimes you win the championship, you take a step back in your mind, you get comfortable, you get complacent. So from a coach's perspective, how do you help keep your athlete sharp? I'm sure Cody has the right mentality, seems to, from the outside looking in from my perspective, but what do you do?
Well, you nailed it, right? Like it starts, first of all, a lot of that starts with the athlete. Cody wants to get better. He wants to work. And you can't put that in a kid and you can't take it out, right? So I love coaching kids like Cody. I love coaching Cody because he is driven. But the big thing in golf is, or any individual sport, is just trying to get a little bit better each time you practice, each time you compete, doing the best you can, putting it out there, and just keep grinding along and getting better, right? So there's a bigger picture, right? Like where he came from just 2 years ago when he started on the team to where he is now with 2 years left. And you nailed it, right? Like, yeah, you're a sophomore, you won sectionals, but golf's an odd sport because you don't know about next year, right? Maybe next year you have a slightly worse day, you're a couple strokes worse, which isn't terrible, but you didn't win the class anymore, right? So you just never know. You can't take it for granted. You got to keep working and go out there every day and just do the best you can. So first of all, I've been fortunate to coach a lot of good kids, and Cody is one of those kids that's self-driven, right? So it's fun. It's fun to coach him. So,
Cody, what does Coach do for you? He's a mild-mannered coach when he has to be. I've seen him on the wrestling mat. He can get intense as well. I'm sure he feeds you what you need on a daily basis, but could you put it into words from an athlete's perspective what Coach Hannan does for you to allow you to remain sharp and at your best?
He's definitely a big supporter and throughout everything I do. So he's always there to cheer me on when he can. At least like at matches he can't always do that, but when he can, he's there to support me and try and give me confidence to keep pushing, because he knows I'm capable of what I'm capable of. And so he's always trying to push me to be better and keep growing as a person and a player. So I appreciate that greatly and enjoy having him as a coach.
Now, from the team side, big win over Cal-Mum, defending champion. I think they had won maybe four in a row or something like that. So a huge win for your program. And Cody, when you go from the individual side to now the team side, are there any adjustments that you need to make in order to fit in a team role? I'm not sure. I've never played varsity golf. I can imagine it's somewhat similar, but are there any differences in your mentality or anything that you do from individual side to now looking at the team side?
There's not a whole lot different. I mean, it's team, so there's other players that you got to hope play well, but our team's a great team, and we have a lot of players that are capable of playing really well, and it's just a matter of who plays well on that given day. So it's still that mentality of I need to play as good as I possibly can, and our team does a great job of that, and it was definitely a big win for us, big confidence booster, especially because we came off 2 not great losses the week prior, so that we knew we shouldn't have lost and we're totally capable of winning. So it was a big confidence booster for us, and I think we're ready to go for these next few matches, hopefully. So I'm excited and ready.
Elevate your game. Specialties, custom apparel, and promotional products take the time to get to know you. They'll listen and guide you based upon your needs, budgets, due dates, and more. Their team of designers will create custom artwork just for you or your business for any occasion. See something that you like online or in catalog? Just show them and they'll bring your creation to life. In-house screen printing, embroidery, and they are a local business in Geneseo, New York that's been providing quality custom apparel and promotional products since 1990. Give Specialties a call or visit them online for all your promotional needs.
Coach, what did that win mean to your program to knock off a perennial champion like that? And like Cody said, to rebound from maybe not your best performances the week before and to come back and put your best foot forward against a Titanic foe like that. You've been a coach of this program for a long time. Where does this stack up in terms of your victories?
So when we left the court, right before we left the course that day, I told the kids, we took a moment. I said, don't think what you just did right there was not monumental. It was a huge thing coming to Caledonia. Just a couple of years ago, we started a new thing in Section 5 where the highest seed hosts for golf. That's a huge advantage. You know, you can say you have home field advantage for a soccer game or a basketball game, but home course advantage in golf is giant, right? So to go into a program like Caledonia, they've won 4 in a row. We know that. We've been in the finals the last 4 years. You know, we were fortunate to win it 2 years ago, and so we've been there also. We also have a ton of respect for Caledonia's program. We know where they've been. So to go to their course and beat them on their home course, that was a big deal, right? I knew we were capable of it, and we just needed to. The best thing about our team, a couple of things. Number one, we have a couple of really good student leaders on our team, right? Cody's vocal, because it's all the little things we try to take care of on a golf course or within our team. But they're reminding each other on the way there. Hey, don't forget about this. Make sure you're mindful of that. They're giving each other tips on the ride over. And as a coach, I just sat there, took it all in, and I put in my few cents. And we were just having a good conversation on the way there. And I had told Coach Noah on the day before, I'm like, we had a really good practice. It's the best version of them I've seen in a while. I said, I think we're going to pull this off. And we did. They played well. And the cool part about our team is I never know who's going to step up on a given day, right? Cody's been very consistent, but we have 5 other guys that have also had good rounds, and you know you're scoring 4 out of 6. So the other day, you know, we were waiting on our 5 and 6 group coming in, and Michael and Parker have both been clutch for us this year. And on that day, it was Parker. Parker came in, you know, he cards a 47 or 48, and we wind up winning by 5. So it was great. You know, it was a great team effort. So it's fun to watch and it's fun to be a part of. So we're excited for the process moving forward. We have the semifinals next at Alexander. So we've played them. It was a close match the first time. We're looking forward to competing.
Final question, Cody. What's it going to take home that sectional block if you're able to get out on the course here in the near future with this lovely Western New York spring weather we're having? What's it going to take?
You know, I think we're all prepared. I mean, we're used to the weather. This is how it's been all year. So no matter the conditions, I think we're ready to go. But we'll see. It's just a matter of who decides to show up. And I think our team can definitely show up and is ready to show up. So we definitely have a big drive, especially after the loss by 1 in sectional finals last year. So this year, I think we're all really excited to see how it goes. And we're ready to go.
All right, the Bees buzzing their way towards a potential title appearance. Coach Hannan and Cody Carlson, thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you.